So tell me about this new record you got.
So I got this record, Wind Up. And I love Wind Up because it's my story. That's the main thing that I love about this record. Of course, I love that my boy Quavo's on it, and he's just
Popping.
Yes, popping, and always been dope, and just really believed in what I was doing. So for me, I love this record because it's really me. You know what I mean? And I get to say where I'm from, how I got to where I am right now. I think a lot of times people assume because they see me doing it for so long, that it's just like, oh yeah, she been doing it. But the reality is, it really shouldn't have happened like that. My parents really did drive 4 days and 3 nights to California from Illinois, and my daddy took out his pension, and ain't like I came from nothing major. Like we was just living in Robbins. They nicknamed it Mudville because we didn't have sidewalks for years. Wow. So it's like, I think that's the main thing that I want for people to know, because I want the kids to see themselves in me. Right. To know that they can do what I do. Like, yeah, you grew up watching Keke Palmer, but you just like Keke Palmer. Like, Keke Palmer is not, she's from where you're from. Right. You know what I mean? So what you see, even though it might be unbelievable for you to perceive it to be that, know that you on the same level as me. Right. And that's why I'm here to show you. That's what has motivated me all these years, because for the community. And
so did that affect your career, like just growing up into this light? Because you kind of was like Rudy Huxtable. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rudy can't do no wrong. Like Rudy's the perfect little black girl. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Rudy Huxtable. So for now, like now that you're grown, it's kind of like, yo, stop treating me like a kid. I'm not in the spelling bee.
It's like I love the fact that they feel that close to me. Like that I love, because that makes it easy for me to like be able to communicate. You know what I mean? The fact that they just feel like, I grew up with this girl. I love that. The part that I don't like is the perception that make them feel I'm this godly like creature or something, like, you know what I mean? Like that takes it away from being personal, because then I can't really let them know like really what's good. Like it makes me be fake. It makes it seem fake. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Other than that, I don't mind that. True Jackson repeat. You said what now? Akila, hey, me. I don't mind that.
But if they follow you on Instagram, they see you fall from Akila and the B.
Right,
you know
right.
What I'm saying?
I done grew up, but it's like at the same time, I'm still that girl. It's like I grew up just like your little sister grew up, just like your little brother grew up. It's the same thing, but I think sometimes it's hard for people to watch me grow up, and then everybody not in my life, so they don't know if I really do got a good head on my shoulders, even though I do. Just drop the book, go ahead and cop it.
Yeah,
I think why I like
heard
this
about that.
record,
We're gonna talk about that book too.
Well, I think why I like this record is like I seen it in the making, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
you were there for sure. So my book, I dropped a book. I Don't Belong to You. Quiet the Noise, Finding Your Voice, and it's similar to pretty much what I'm saying right now. Is like, given it's not a memoir, because it's not really like about me. Right. It's more like, this is what I went through. This is how I got to where I'm going. Like, this is how I hashtag Beyonce turned my lemons into lemonade. Right. Like, this is how I did it, and just pretty much giving kind of my version of a blueprint of how to follow your dreams and to become who you want to be in this world, and to be hashtag carefree.
Right. So in the industry, which one do you prefer, movies or music? Which one? Because, and the reason why I'm saying this,
it's really hard.
Because to me, and this might be outside looking in, I want to know this, because I feel like Keke puts out a song, and then Keke doesn't put out a song. Then Keke puts out a project, and then Keke falls back off the music. So what is really your passion? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll pop up with a song just out the blue.
It's true.
Keke's back.
It looks like, though, you have way more fun with music.
This is the thing. It's so funny, because that is the big enigma. It's like, and I think it's because of an era. Because the reality is, if we was in the 1940s, I would be like Sammy Davis Jr. Right. Or I would be like Judy Garland. Right. Or I would be like them. But I think the era that we are in
of music,
music of entertainment. It's like you can only be one.
Right.
But I feel at the same time, we are also jumping out of that, where we can have a situation like Childish Gambino had to take time off from his music to do his amazing show that we love as well. Right. And then he gonna have to take a whole bunch of time off with ATL in order to do the music. So it's not like I don't want to do it all at once. It's like I have to make time for it. But overall, what I want people to know is that Keke Palmer, it's not about Keke Palmer doing this song right now, or Keke Palmer doing this move right now, or Keke Palmer doing this book right now. It's like, yo, girl, Keke Palmer is a brand. Right. Yo, girl, Keke Palmer is an empire. Like, she do it all, and she creates all this for the culture. Like, it's been that way since I was a kid, from when I did Jumping. We gonna keep it jumping, Disney Channel. You know what I mean? Like, it's like we've been in this for the longest time, and I think it's just because of our era, it's hard for people to kind of, oh, what is that? Is she this or is she that? Keke Palmer is an entertainer.
Is there ever pressure to choose one, though?
Absolutely, there's pressure, because people like to put something in the category. I need to put something in the category. I need to be able to know what this person primarily is. And so sometimes I feel like people want me to choose certain things, but I just keep doing them all.
Right. Do you have a split with your fans? Like, you know how sometimes, like, just because I always notice, like, people, when they fall in love with you about whatever you do, they want you to stay in one lane and do one exact thing. I wanted you to do this. So do you ever have a situation where your fans that love you in movies don't like the music and vice versa? Like, how do you deal with that?
again, you feed different things. Because the reality is people going to love, some people like Deion Sanders when he did football. Some people like Deion Sanders when he did that. You know, like everybody going to love you for different things. So I don't really take it too personal. Like when I went to Europe, they all know me for my little dance videos and my music. They be like, come up to me, you sing. Keke Palmer, singer. And I'm like, that's crazy because in the States.
How they say that again? Do it one more. Keke Palmer. Do it one more time.
Keke Palmer, singer. Keke Palmer, singer.
Sing. Let me hear you. It sounds beautiful.
I
don't know what you're saying, but you sound beautiful.
Danza.
And then when I'm in the States, you know what I mean? I come to Atlanta, it's like my dear friend reunion. It's like, you know what I mean? So I love that because I get to be different things for different people each time, which is, again, why I love it, why I love entertaining, why I want to do all of it. Because I get to speak to different audiences that way. My TED Talk and my Dr. Oz people ain't the same people when I'm speaking to the Durtty Boys.
Does one ever stop the other, though? Do like movie producers ever be like, nah, I seen her music video and seems like she's more into music, so I'm kind of etchy about hiring her for a movie, or a producer saying, nah, she really does movies, I don't really want to produce for her?
I definitely do think those things affect it. I definitely do think it affects it more, though, in the music front. Because, you know, with music, it's fragile because everybody's trying to figure out, are you who you really say you are? It's just the same thing with Drake. Are you acting? Are you Jimmy? Are you Drake? Or are you
Where's this
really,
wheelchair, Drake?
You know what I mean? Exactly. So it's the same kind of thing where it's like people just don't know the authenticity of if you're being true or if you're just trying to make a quick buck.
Right.